Kathy, Scrappy University.
And this is Brad.
We wanted to give you the whys. Why we create Scrappy University. Big thing, I think for both of us, our number one driver is our passion to give back.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, you accumulate knowledge throughout your life, and it's upon all of us to give that knowledge back. And, you know, realistically, like, for the amount of information that we have in the scrap business, we have a lot of it. And at some point, you kind of go, is this useful to anybody?
Mm-hmm.
And then we started talking, and we said, well, of course it is, you know. And so that's, I think, where the giving back portion started to come to fruition, is that, well, why don't we document this to make those inside the industry stronger, and then also teach people on the outside of the industry about this wonderful business that we're in,
Mm-hmm.
and then maybe even teach people just how to make additional income by recycling.
Yeah, well, and this industry has just given us each, our families, just so much. I think connections and comfortable financially, and so this knowledge is up here. I mean, we have the ability to share that and let other people, benefit from the same things.
Of course, and so we want to see people reach their goals, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so your goals can be whatever they may be, but typically it's a financial goal, and so it's you're in the working world, making $40,000 a year, doing maybe you're on the ground at a scrapyard sweeping up floors. Well, as you learn this information, you can start to go up. Maybe you're going to become a non-ferrous manager. Maybe you're going to become senior management. Who knows where that career can go? But one thing we know for certain is without this information, you're never going to get out of your paradigm that you're in.
Yeah, knowledge is the way to go, and sharing it is the way to go for you and I.
Of course, and then that rolls right into education. That's our next point. So the big one is, metal is not garbage, but yet, even this morning, even right now, people are throwing metal in the garbage.
Yeah.
So
it hurts our souls.
It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible, and it's such an injustice. And we feel that this is our service to the world to say, hey, anything that's metal or that has metal components can be recycled. Period. So therefore, in the waste stream, in the landfill, we shouldn't see any metal going in there.
And then as we're educating people on metal, we are then giving proper identification of the different types of metals and the ability to upgrade those metals to make a buck. Everybody's looking to make a buck.
Well, and for sure. And so our program it's kind of twofold, right? It's so those that are on the inside of the industry, we want to teach everyone how to, upgrade metal. So whether you're taking off a piece of iron from a piece of aluminum to get clean aluminum, or you're stripping off the insulation to get bright copper, that's on the inside. On the outside, we're trying to show people how to make money. And it's especially during this time, we're in the middle of a pandemic, and so how can we teach people how to make money right now? And so what we're trying to show is hey, by recycling, by properly cleaning the metal so that it's at the top value, you're going to make money right away.
And then finally, within the industry, both of us for years, Brad's entire life, we just don't find there's standard between A and B. And there's a bit of frustration in that, so we want to give that standardization. We want everybody to be able to come to this one stop
Yeah, for sure.
And then be able to be oh, that's what it is. That's the ISRI and the street name, and or the couple of street names. Some things have different names, and we kind of want to amalgamate it all into one spot where it's kind of aha, that's what it is, and then everybody's talking the same language. And that even rolls out into the documentation, SOPs, training, all of those things. You know, when you're shipping a load of something, your yard isn't probably setting the standards on how that's shipped. Your government is, or right, the other governments, and so those are, you know, those are pretty standard within the industry, and so we want to be able to provide the templates.
Right. And that's the thing, is like, why try and you know, search somewhere else or ask somebody? You're usually going to end up with misinformation. And so we've been in the industry long enough. We know the truth about what, you know, this type of, you know, transaction might be like, this type of metal, you know, how to ship something. And so not only us, this is made from all of our friends within the industry. So this is like accumulation of many years of experience. And so we feel that like this is certainly the best place to come for information on anything related to the metal recycling business.
And even taking that further, going back up to our giving back, Brad and I, we want to help. So if that information isn't already on our site, ask us.
Yeah.
We will reach out. We will find the answer. Somebody has dealt with it.
Yeah, because like really, like it's all about making our industry better, educating people about our wonderful business. You know, like, so there's certainly not enough people that even know about scrap metal as an industry. You know, like some people might just think, oh, it's like the garbage business. Well, it's completely different. And so, you know, like these are part of our goals to, you know, not only like help individuals, companies, but just also just shed light on our wonderful industry.
It's done a lot for us, hasn't it?
It has. And so, like, as you can see, we're very passionate about this. So this is just an explanation of why we're doing this program, and we really hope that, you know, you gain a lot of information out of this.
Thank you.